Hey everyone, this is James at Urivo, New York's #1 commission rebate brokerage with our July 2026 Manhattan market update. And the very quick summary is that the market is really hanging in there, demand is really hanging in there despite two big headwinds. So first on demand, the number of contracts signed was flat versus last year. And that doesn't sound too impressive, but last July was actually pretty strong, so it was impressive. And you can see that when we compare to normalized levels of demand. We actually had a bit of an uptick versus June, which itself was a strong month, so demand doing pretty well. What are the two headwinds that it's running into? The first and more important factor is inventory. We saw a big pullback in the number of listings on the market, down 14% at the end of July. And this had been running down 6, 7, 8% for the last few months. So I don't have anything to point to in terms of why this accelerated to the downside so sharply, but we have a lot less out there to sell and buyers are still buying at the same rate. So that's pretty impressive. And I should mention that this is not a comparison problem when you look at current inventory versus normalized levels for this time of year. We're back towards the lows that we were seeing earlier this year. So demand is inventory is very tight, and demand is still keeping pace with last year. The other big obstacle that demand is running into is higher mortgage rates. So last month they were miraculously flat. That changed as soon as we entered July. We saw the 30-year fixed go up every week in July, and we're now at about 6.7% for the 30-year fixed. So despite having a lot less out there to buy and 6.7% mortgage rates, demand is keeping pace with last year. And I should mention that we're not really seeing this in our business. If anything, I would tell you it feels more like a little bit of a buyer's market, but all these stats would tell you that it's a seller's market. So I'm having trouble squaring that as well. But in any case, if you're in the market and you want to get a commission rebate on any property in New York City, feel free to reach out to us at info@urivo.com and we can talk about your particular search, how supply and demand is balanced in that particular submarket. And thank you for watching, and we will see you next month. Bye.